Oh, pardon me, thou bleeding piece of earth, that I am meek and gentle with these butchers. Thou art the ruins of the noblest man that ever lived in the tide of time. Woe to the hand that shed this costly blood. Over thy wounds now do I prophesy, which like dumb mouths do ope their ruby lips to beg the voice and utterance of my tongue. A curse shall light upon the limbs of men. Domestic fury and fierce civil strife shall cumber all the parts of Italy. Blood and destruction shall be so in use, and dreadful objects so familiar that mothers shall but smile when they behold their infants quartered with the hands of war. All pity choke with custom of fell deed, and Caesar's spirit, ranging for revenge with Ate by his side, come hot from hell, shall in these confines with a monarch's voice cry, Hell! And let slip the dogs of war. That this foul deed shall smell above the earth.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you all this evening? How's everyone doing? Oh my god, what's going on here? Let's see. Hello, Josh. Hello, Shifty. Hello, Harry. Hello, Fig Jam. Hello, Norse. Hello, Laurie. Hello, Dave. Hello, Mitz. Hello, Something Funny. Hello, Brandon. Hey, Olympic. Oh, how are we all doing today? Everyone feeling good? Everyone happy? Good, excellent stuff. Oh my, what have we got for you today, ladies and gentlemen? Well, you might have guessed it. We're using World War II technology today. Well, so to speak, mostly World War II technology. Now, how many of you here are familiar with World of Warcraft? I promise this is going somewhere, honestly. But how many of you are familiar with World of Warcraft and boss raids? Let's see, come on. Yeah, you're familiar with boss raids? Yeah, basically, you take on a boss. It has different mechanics and different phases of battle that you have to take on. So, ladies and gentlemen, today, what you're going to be taking on is a boss raid. Now, this is no ordinary boss raid. This boss raid consists of 500,000 footmen, 250,000 Frenchmen who've actually remembered their ammunition, and the ultimate guy himself, the T-Rex, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is no ordinary T-Rex. Oh, no, no, no. This T-Rex has 500,000 HP points. He is going to be very hard to defeat. And when you do finally defeat him, he will evolve into his next form. And along with him, his army will evolve. There is 3 phases for you to get through, ladies and gentlemen. So, good luck. There is no modifier. There is no kill streaks. This is going to be straight up good old tactics for you guys. Can you actually take out this guy? I'm very, very interested to see. Now, what you're going to be working with today. These here are standard German infantrymen. The other units that you're going to be working with, ladies and gentlemen, are going to be sniper rifles, grenade launchers, and of course, the MG42. Oh my. But indeed, yeah, so what's going to happen then is when you defeat this boss and his army here, these chaps will upgrade. Now, what are they going to upgrade into? Well, they'll upgrade into heavy knights, of course. And then, of course, the muskets will upgrade also. Now, what will the muskets upgrade into? Well, that'll be a nice little surprise for you, won't it? I'll let you know. They're going to upgrade into shotguns. So, and then the boss's health will double to 1,000,000. And then they will upgrade even further after that, where it will be the ultimate army that you have to take on, where these chaps here, they'll become Roman generals. Oh, the musketeers that became shotguns, eventually, ladies and gentlemen, these are going to become modern soldiers. And eventually, Mr. T-Rex over here will have 2,000,000 health points. So like I said, it's a multi-phase fight. Good luck. Oh, yes. Upgrading enemy units. That should be a nice little tough challenge for you. Well, Fig Jam, in the 18th century, swordsmen existed still. Lots of swordsmen existed in the 18th century. Just because it wasn't in our culture doesn't mean they didn't exist. The Ottoman Empire, for instance. Massive amount of guns and swordsman infantry. Same with the Indian army. God, to this day, some of them still carry around swords. But unfortunately, this was the nearest representation of an 18th century swordsman that I could find. The others just didn't quite cut it. But ultimately, what you were voting on was the starting period for the evolution of the raid. That was all you were voting on. Oh yeah, but you've got to think, by the time you reach phase 2, you'd have an army big enough to kill all of these and the boss. So you would already have a big army. So then it'd just be essentially like, I don't know, you can almost call it a completely new fight where you just start off with a gigantic army at the start. How's the sound for everyone? Is it all okay? Can you hear the game okay? Can you hear me okay? Obviously, I have to adjust sound levels every single time. Now, you can see German troops here. Very, very effective. And here he is. The big boss man himself. Napoleonic Mecha T-Rex. Game is slightly loud. I can bring the game down just a tad. There we go, that should be a little bit better. But yeah, so far, 79,000 kills. Not bad at all, here he is. The monumental Mr. Bossman. well, not 1 million, sorry, 500,000 health points. Apart from that, he's pretty much a normal T-Rex, and his attack stats and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, as far as his health pool goes, he's got a massive one. Yes, Norse, if you donate £1,000, I will happily give you full auto Shermans. It'll be a very quick stream, though. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. 82,000 kills were attained. There is your community poll. Go ahead and vote on what units you want to purchase and add to your raid. Go take a note of this kill counter. So what did we have here? 82,269. Oh my. Yeah, so after phase 2 is footmen get converted into knights and the Frenchmen get converted into shotguns. And then phase 3 is that the knights get converted into Roman generals and the shotguns get converted into modern troops. So then let's end our poll there. We got all our votes in. Let's see what won that then. What was that? Rifleman. Okay, we're getting ourselves some riflemen. That will get us 822. So I'm pretty much just going to assume that we're adding them onto here. Oh, sorry, 823 is what it gets us. Go. Take this one off. So yeah, the first I'm pretty much assuming that you guys should be able to get through the first phase of this pretty quickly. I'm hoping so. At least, God, if we haven't done it in the next 2 hours, I'd be very shocked if we haven't got through the first phase. Hey man, nice one for popping by, bro. Well, that's I'm just getting the next poll ready for you guys to vote on. So if any of you are interested in stats of the units, they are in the Discord in the Elite Members area, or you can ask the Elite Members to share the information with you. Explosive kills don't count. They do count. It's full damage and environmental kills that don't count. And I've noticed they do count now. Environmental kills seem to count. Unless they drown, that's the only one. But if they fall down a cliff, it still counts. It's, they seem to have updated it. There you go. Harry has very kindly posted all the unit stats in the Tactics Squad channel on the Discord. So if you guys are interested in what the unit stats are, go head on over there and take a peek. Where do I live in the UK? Next door to you, Norse. You just don't know it. I've been hunting you since 1993. No modifiers or kill streaks today, boy. This is a pure on raid. Different phases. Seeing if you guys can take on the ultimate challenge here with no help. Well, apart from some overpowered units. In the form of sniper rifles, grenade launchers, and MG42s. But, you know, it is what it is. Let's go have a look over here. Scoot on over to the sides. See how the footmen are doing. Shut up, Harry. We had a water leakage problem. A burst pipe in the house. That's why, Norse. So you can see here, though, that these Germans actually do surprisingly well. I mean, I know they're against footmen, and we all know footmen are absolutely god-awful cannon fodder. But, to be honest, the German troops normally are quite bad. They normally really are bad. They all live in Birmingham. Yeah, no, I'm from Birmingham. That's where I'm from Birmingham. You know, I've always spoken like this, because I'm from Birmingham. I think Birmingham is our version of Australia, you know. Because they have the same inflection that Australians do, where everything's a question. It's a bit weird. That's me. I'm allowed out at weekends to do live streaming. That's pretty much it. Indeed, they are using Car 98Ks. I know it's a bit weird to see him taking on medieval swordsmen, well, squires, essentially, but that's what it is. Do you reckon chainmail, like, if you had 2 layers of chainmail on, like, I know one wouldn't, but if you had 2 layers of chainmail, do you reckon it'd stop a bullet? Like, it'd hurt like hell, obviously, because it's, your body's still going to be absorbing all the kinetic energy, but... yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Surely it deflects something. Because imagine, especially if the bullet went straight into the hole of one of the chainmails, you know what I mean? It's got to do something. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. So what was that? 91,000 kills that time. There's your poll. Go and vote on what units you want to add to your raid. The boss has got 500,000 HP, boy. And it doubles every phase. So next phase you'll have 1 million. And the phase after that, you'll have 2. So I'll just make a note of this kill counter, 91,651 kills. A lovely little increase there. The bullet pierces. Fair enough. But is that if you wore 2 layers, Norse? That's where I was asking. Because I know 1 layer wouldn't do it, but I'm thinking if you had 2 layers of chainmail, surely it must do something. Oh, definitely, Harry. Yeah, definitely it was used against slashing attacks, but my thought process being is that maybe if the links were small enough and the bullet went through the links, it would, you know, sort of do something maybe in some form of deflection. A couple more moments then, voting on what units you want to add here. Yeah, we all know the MG42 costs 50,000, but everyone who's seen the MG42 by now knows it's worth 50,000. So let's end that there then. What unit are we going for? We're getting ourselves some grenade launchers. Okay, interesting. So how many grenade launchers can we afford? We can get ourselves 204 of them. Now, I'm going to create some horrible thing there. Puzzle them around. One. Guard mode. Custom. Move the thingy over to the cliff so you don't get flanked. Yeah, can do. Put the nades on wherever this looks like a little hill here. So, I'll just bung the nades up here, shall I? It's 0, Josh. If you have nothing and you divide nothing by 22, you end up with 0. Unless it's an O and it's algebra. In which case, what does O stand for? All centered nades? Yeah, can do. Let's increase the line just a little bit as well so they get more of a spread on them. Right, we all good to go? Let's kick this one off. Watch our lethal impact with grenades. Oh. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to have to sustain your disbelief here that these are grenade launchers. Yes, I know they're archers, but to get the correct trajectory, I had to use these guys because they have the best trajectory for lobbing grenades. So, just imagine that these guys with grenades instead. Just... They're not explosive arrows, they're grenade... They're putting grenades on the end of their arrows and firing them into the enemy. That's what they're doing. And, Australians shouldn't be complaining because Australians in World War II literally had a division of longbow wielders. So, in World War II, yeah, Australians were using longbows, so you can't complain about it, it's historically accurate. Exactly, Shifty. They work silently, and that's why they were used. Now, these things shoot extremely slowly, but they do kill a heck of a lot. Yeah, Jack Churchill exactly, mates. Have you all heard about, was he the Scottish guy who made 28,000 Germans surrender? By marching, he marched into German high command and convinced a general over in German high command that the British and Americans were coming in, that they had such overwhelming firepower that they should all surrender. And they did. 28,000 men surrendered. Absolute legend. Was it Kilteed Killer or something like that, I think he was called? I'm pretty sure he was Scottish. Or he could have been a Canadian Scotsman. There they go. Look at them lovely grenade launchers there. Oh, just devastating. Mad Jack, yeah, that could be him. That sounds very familiar, in fact, to Mad Jack. There was an American-Japanese guy as well who, during the D-Day landings, he got one of his arms blown off, and after his arm was blown off, he picked up his Thompson submachine gun and cleared out 5 German bunkers with one arm and a Thompson. Now, that's pretty impressive. Can you imagine just having your arm blown off and then going on to clear out 5 German bunkers with only one arm? That's pretty intense. Yeah, just a flesh wound. The Thompson twins. God, he definitely wasn't any Chicago typewriter after that. Adrenaline is hell of a drug. Exactly, yeah. I think he killed 30 Germans in total. Yeah, it was crazy. No worries, Josh. Thanks for popping by. I think Finland has one of the largest artillery divisions in Europe or something like that, if I remember rightly. All because of Russia. Yeah, I think they've got some of the biggest or most amount of artillery guns in the whole of Europe. I think they got something like 1,500 artillery pieces. Yeah, mates, I saw that. I was already thinking of doing it for you on the next round, moving them back over. But look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Praise be. Look at that. Oh, Crone will be happy. We've got ourselves a lovely little blood river on the go there. Oh, look at this. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we haven't got an emote for this. We're going to have to make one. We've got a blood river coming down the side of the mountain into this lovely little pool over here. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, get little Timmy. Get his little rubber dinghy out. It is deep enough already. Absolutely fantastic. And, of course, a body bobsleigh. Oh my god, it has been a very long time since I've seen a body bobsleigh like that. Oh, absolutely fantastic. The beach units, they're just waiting their turn behind the French guns. That's pretty much all they're doing at the moment. Just waiting their turn. All the French guns are sort of blocking the view. ASMR with Pinky. I don't think so. Here we go. The raid boss in the middle of the fight here. Absolutely ripping up the Germans. God knows what must be going through their mind. We were in the war in Berlin. Next thing you know, we're in a field being surrounded by swordsmen and a giant T-Rex. It's a very peculiar day, yeah? Look at this. Look at the muskets getting up here. Point blank. The French having to get point blank here to be able to shoot. And that guy still missed. Do you see that? The shot still went into the bloody village 12 miles away. Oh, here we go. A lovely little charge going on over here. They are like Zorro. They are on guard. I think they're just sort of chilling because they're in range of the guns over there. And they've got targets to, like, shoot over here, so I think they were just chilling. I'm pretty sure I put them on guard. I normally put them on guard. Oh, here we go. The footmen finally deciding, hang on, there's another way we can be doing this. And the French, actually, have also come all the way around. Hey, Jacob. Hey, Chris. So, we've got a boss fight going on today, Chris. We're doing different phases. So, once you defeat this army, all of them upgrade into more modern units. So, all the muskets will become shotguns. All these chaps here will become heavy knights. And the boss over here will get his health doubled. He's got 500,000 HP already. On phase 2, he'll have 1 million. And on phase 3, he'll have 2 million. But on phase 3, these will get upgraded from shotguns to modern troops. And these will get upgraded from knights into Roman generals. So, by phase 3, you guys are really playing on the hardest difficulty setting. It's going to be one hell of a challenge. You're going to have 500,000 Roman generals to deal with and 250,000 modern troops. You're going to need a lot. Oh, Laurie, have some faith. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. There's your poll. Go ahead and vote on what units you want to purchase. I believe you increased by about 9,000 kills that time. So the first 100k has been breached, so that was 101,983 kills in total. I can tell you what we can do near the end of the stream as well, if anyone would be interested. I can give you a brief tour of the Vietnam map that I'm working on. At the end of the stream, if anyone's interested in that. I know I've showed a few pictures in the Discord, but it's a lot better if I just show you. Indeed they are, Chris. They are the purchase units are custom ones. You've got sniper rifles, grenade launchers, and MG42s. The thing that's special about the sniper rifles is they use the super bullet, so the bullet goes through many troops. Grenade launchers are basically flinging a grenade every, 20 seconds at the enemy. Nice little explosion radius, insta-kill. Then, of course, you've got the MG42, which is just the MG42 that everyone's come to know and love. Oh, the sniper rifles are pretty strong, yeah. To be honest, all your units are very strong. I'll say that. So, let's go ahead anyway and end this poll here. Let's see what unit we're purchasing. So, MG42s, oh my. Already, it's getting a bit messy. So, how many MG42s can we get? We can get 2 on the dot. Now, just briefly, what I'm going to do is increase this so I can see where the hell they are. Alright, we need to move these chaps over just a little bit because they're on a weird part. These guys over. Now, where would you like your MG42s, chaps? We are rounding up indeed. But it was 2 on that you were able to afford exactly 2. Because you got 100,000 kills and the 50,000 a pop. East Hill, yeah. This one over here. Now Warrays. Yeah, right there. Right, I'll put them back to a 1. A 1 on there. Right, so that's where they are. So I'll just bring them back just a little bit so it looks like they're on the top of the hill. They'll still have the range, don't worry. Yeah, I'll double check they can see now. Where are they? Should be... Oh. Okay, well, it's not a hill that they're on. It's actually a happy little depression and they can't see. Okay, so what we could do then is bring the army forward. Oh, the terrain's pretty crap, actually, to be honest. Bring the army forward slightly and they'd be on a little bit of a raised hill, but it doesn't actually look like there's much of a raised hill in this area. unless you start moving the troops back, and then you get this raised hill all the way back here. Move everything back. Yeah, everyone want to do that? Move back to the second hill over here. There's like a little hill, raised bit over here. So what's that in line with? Oh, it's actually in line with that cliff face. So as long as they're right to the, just in front of the cliff face, fair enough. Pull the back. I believe that was the high hill there. Front. Behind, because it's over. These. Yep, that should be on the hill right there. Okay, well, you can definitely see, but they need to be moved back just a little bit. But they are elevated at least, so we can test that for now. Oh my god, they can actually shoot from all the way over here. I'll go and get the next pole ready then. God, I was playing, what's it, Rising Storm earlier. What a fun game that is. I haven't played it in ages. Just running around as the Viet Cong shooting at Americans. Oh, not only are they shooting, they've already got 60 kills between the two of them. Oh, man. Man, I know, man. It's so fun. I saw that you were playing it the other day, mate. That's why I installed it. How many of you guys own Rising Storm? I know JR has. No one? No one else has got Rising Storm. Wow. I'm surprised at that. I thought you guys would love a realistic Vietnam shooter. As far as I know, Rog, still bloody in development. I don't think they've stopped or abandoned it. It's just bloody slowed right down, hasn't it? Is it number 2 that you've got, Harry, or the original? DCS, what was that? What was that? Oh, yeah, the flights, I know what you mean now. Oh, nice, Harry. Yeah, it's a really fun game, Vietnam. Rising Storm 2 Vietnam. So much fun. just sneaking up on enemies and killing them with the backblast of your RPG is so sneaky, but satisfying. That and the double-barrel shotgun. There's nothing like hiding in a bush with a double-barrel shotgun, waiting for a GI to walk past you, and then just unloading into the back of his skull. Go home, GI. Your family no love you anymore, GI. Anyone heard the, what was it, Hanoi Hannah? Your family no love you anymore, GI. Go home, GI. At certain angles, the running footmen look like they're wearing a dress. They kind of do a little bit. I mean, technically, yeah, they're all in dressing gowns. That's what it is. You've just all got the smoking jackets turned inside out. That's what it is, guys. Where are the MGs shooting? Well, there's only one of them left. And they're sort of shooting at anyone who's in front of them. Oh my god. Oh, there he goes. A musket round finally silenced the MGs. Does look like the Germans are having a bit of a field day, though, with these normal foot soldiers so far. Absolutely just slicing into them. 91,000 kills already on the field here. What's happened as most of the archers now... Sorry, the grenade launchers. Not archers, grenade launchers. Now dead there, yeah. So it's now just coming back down to these chaps here. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Dave. Very kind to update everyone. Well, I was thinking of World of Warcraft and I thought, you know, people seem to like boss fights, so why not make a boss fight in Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 2? So that's what I did. Hopefully soon as well, we should get modding support for this game, and then we can do all sorts of crazy things. That's where the real fun starts. It is a wonder weapon, mate. I'm wondering what the fuck it's doing here, therefore it's a wonder weapon. Here we go then. Last 100 German troops now holding out. The blood has been flowing. In the background, Napoleonic Rex roaring. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. You lost. But you managed to attain 110,145 kills. There is your poll. Go ahead and vote on what units you want to purchase and add next to your raid. So your last kill counter was 100, basically 102,000, and you got up to 110,000 now. So that MG42's made a hell of a difference. Of course they would, though. MG42's firing into men charging at you with chainmail and swords. What else was really going to happen? Plus 8,000 from 2 MG42s. Therefore, the MG42s basically killed 4,000 apiece. Why is he a bully, Jacob? The range on the snipers, if I remember rightly, was 700. Have a look. Sniper. 800 damage, 700 attack range, 0.1 attack speed multiplier. Go. Move the MGs back a bit. Yeah. Well, stick them over on this hill over here. Ahead then, and then that pole there. See what we're ending up with. On hold. Okay. Hold. So it looks like we're getting ourselves some snipers. How many snipers can we afford? We can get ourselves 367 snipers. Oh, not nades. Sniper 367. Do you want these guys on hold as well? Hold on snipers and MGs, yeah. Get them into a bit more of a rank file and shoot. Yeah, you happy with that then? So I've moved the MGs back here. You got the sniper rifles just in front of them. Yeah, they're both on hold. And then you've got your grenade launchers and your normal infantry on guard. Yeah, on guard. Yeah, sweet as a nut. That was correct. Have a look at how will the MGs play. Oof! Oof! They might be able to just get away with that. Oh, no, maybe not. We might need to move them forward just a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I think they need to come forward just a little bit. Otherwise, they're not going to be able to shoot down. Oh, see you later, Norse. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, do you want to restart and move them forward? Yeah? Because they're literally just shooting into the side of a bloody cliff there. Hill. Typical, isn't it? They're just out of it. So, move them forward slightly. Bring them right up behind them. We're right on the side of the hill. That should be fine. No worries, guys. No worries. Unfortunately, the maps really don't show us enough detail, so it's a bit of hit and miss that we have to go through. There we go, that should be absolutely fine now. Yeah, much better. You can already see they're not shooting up into the sky. They've already got 2 kills before I can even get the camera over there, though. God, can't even see where the fire's going. Where is it? Where are the bullets? Oh god, they are definitely there. Yeah, they're slamming into these guys over here at the front. Every now and then you just see one of the poor squires just flop over. God, already 1,000 kills, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I think you chaps are going to be very interested in these sniper rifles. There we go. The sniper rifle's fire is going to be extremely deadly. It will pass through many, many bodies. God. The only thing with the snipers is they are extremely slow to reload. However, when the enemies start to bunch up, my god, they're going to be super effective. At the moment, you know, it's not passing through many each sniper round, but as the enemies get to your front line and they all start bunching up, my god. Yeah, pretty much like super redcoats, yeah. But they've got super bullets, so the bullets pass through many targets instead of just one. The equivalent of like a 50 cal sniper, basically. God, you can see the grenade launchers there doing the work. Yes, excellent stuff. Oh, you poor souls. Oh yeah, if you get hit with a super bullet, Mitch, you definitely have a super red coat. Why do they all sound like lizards when it's in slow motion? Oh, let's see these grenades going off. God, we definitely need more grenades. Oof. I love them. You can see super bullets definitely helping to thin out the herd here as they slowly but surely all start to stack up on this front line. Ooh, I need to get the next pole ready. Already slacking here a little bit. There we go. We're all ready for our next round there. Indeed, Shifty. Do not be afraid. Speak up. We don't bite hard. There's no kill streaks for this one, I'm afraid, Chris. This is straight up tactics. No worries, Chris. God, it looks like the, herd of footmen here is now actually getting, completely taken out here. You can have a distraction unit anywhere on the beach. You're not allowed to put it behind the boss, no. But if you want to have them anywhere on the beach, either end, you're more than welcome to. But as far as behind the boss, to try kill the boss off and cheese it, no. Though it might not be needed, you might actually just get the kill here. He's taking one hell of a pounding right now. There he goes, ladies and gentlemen. The boss has been defeated, so now all that remains is to take on the remainder of his minions. Absolutely scary and terrifying work there. The boss down, his minions now enraging. Now, Shifty, you've got to kill off the army as well as the boss. No, Laurie, there's no kill streaks in this one, I'm afraid. Is that one of them few moments, is it, Shifty? You didn't want going into phase 2 this early. Yeah, it would have made it very difficult if you went into phase 2 like that quickly. Like I said, I was kind of expecting you to be able to kill him pretty easily at the start. Especially when there's MG42s on the battlefield. Grenade launchers. And insane sniper rifles. There's 250,000 muskets, 500,000 footmen. Indeed, there is a beach flank happening over here. The footmen are coming round down here. Swinging into the back end. Hey, Olympic. Put on that rubber sock. It's Olympic o'clock. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. 145,571 kills. There is your poll. Go and vote on what units you want to add to your raid to take on this first phase of the boss fight. Or meat shield, people are saying. Ooh. Things can get spicy. Now, we're going to move these over just a little bit because they were hanging off the edge and it was annoying me. So, let's have a look then. What are you guys thinking of? What guys you think of? You vote, you buy. I don't know what accent that was. It was sort of like a tea-strained Boris. Borat, not Boris. Jesus. Oh, the edge was stopping the flank. Okay. Sorry. The edge can stop the flank. I'll move them back. It is World War II versus the 18th century. And you were only voting on what to start at. Boris impersonating Borat. Oh my god, can you imagine? Imagine if Boris Johnson delivered a tax speech in Borat. We're going to raise the taxes. It's nice. They build a many mansion. So anyway, after that horrible impersonation, let's go have a look at what we're getting here. Flippity flappity, very nice. Riflemen, let's have a look then. Riflemen. Adding them to the bulk of the main army, are we? Army, are we? Army, are we? Oh, I'm losing my mind. Riflemen to the main greenies, yeah. Okay, so that'll bring our new total up to 12,279. It's going to be 12,200. I'll bring them back over just a little bit again because now they're being stupid. Hanging over. Go. Still on the edge. Still being protected from flanks. Everyone happy? We all good? Everyone happy? I don't really care if you're happy, but I meant with us to continue with the game at least. Alright, well, you can be dopey then. Because he's a dwarf, Jacob. You can be nosy or grumpy if you want instead. You are a fig jam. You are British. You're in British custody. Custody? Custard. Dante's Inferno. It's just a fart gag. Oh, he's just from a penal colony, that's all. That's true. Now, there were some natives there as well, Dave. I'll give you that. There was natives before we sent convicts over there. I don't know, you can be penal or penis if you want. It would, yeah. It would be a penal force. There was also a penal army. There was a major penal, and a corporal penal, and a lance penal. Yeah, Dave, your name always reminds me of Dutch Vanderlyn. A guy from Red Dead Redemption series. Don't know why, but your name always reminds me of Dutch Vanderlyn. So, what we got going on over here then? They're muskets. I tell you what, they really don't like these grenade launchers, do they? First thing to do, absolutely blast the ever-living crap out of them. It must be said, they have exacted a heavy toll upon the footman forces here being completely wiped out in the centre. We do have a lovely little blood pool here starting. Not very deep, but it'll definitely get there as time goes on. No, Dave, don't start. Dave. Oh my god. This one absolutely swarming with blood here. I don't think we've got much of a body bobsleigh going on this side, though, unfortunately. No. Not much. Got a lovely little crater here, though, filled with blood, surrounded by dead bodies. That's very picturesque, isn't it? Oh, Jake, man, I love it. I love how all the blood flows as well, mate. Fantastic. Yeah, I do like that they can drown as well, mate. Beach flankers, little beach flankers, where are they? They are making their way around over here. Very slowly but surely. You can see they have been under some fire at some point. There's plenty of blood down here. Dave, that's awful. There's only certain beaches you're allowed to flank on. I don't think you're allowed to flank on any of them, mate. Like, if we're talking about the same thing, I don't think it's legal to do it anywhere in the world. Maybe on your own private island, maybe. I love this little semicircle that the muskets have made over here. As they've slowly surrounded all the troops. Can't tell whether that body pile works against you or for you, though, to be honest. Left side, big bunker. This one over here. No, you said left side, but there's none over the left side, so... You know about this one here? This bunker for MGs, if we get MGs. One further back. Okay, the next big bunker then would be this one. This one you on about? That one? MGs in here. Yeah, we can move the MGs into this bunker over here. No problem. No problem, lad. So what was that then? Oh, God. Let me go take a note of this kill counter. So that's 152,649 kills. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, just a new group of MGs. Yeah, no problem. Go ahead then, and then that pole there. Yeah, MG's one, so we'll get ourselves a new group of MG42s. That we got 3.1, so 3. mapping of them so I can see where the hell they are. SMG. Go, so they should be all nice and snug in there. Now, ladies and gentlemen, very quickly, we're going to take an ad break. Go grab yourself a drink, go to the toilet, or whatever you need to do. We'll be back in about 5 minutes or so. So I'll catch you, ladies and gentlemen, in a moment.
Oh, pardon me, thou bleeding piece of earth, that I am meek and gentle with these butchers. Thou art the ruins of the noblest man that ever lived in the tide of times. Woe to the hand that shed this costly blood. Over thy wounds now do I prophesy, which like dumb mouths do ope their ruby lips to beg the voice and utterance of my tongue. A curse shall light upon the limbs of men. Domestic fury and fierce civil strife shall cumber all the parts of Italy. Blood and destruction shall be so in use, and dreadful objects so familiar that mothers shall but smile when they behold their infants quartered with the hands of war. All pity choke with custom of fell deed, and Caesar's spirit, ranging for revenge with Ate by his side, come hot from hell, shall in these confines with a monarch's voice cry, Hell! And let slip the gods of war, that this foul deed shall smell above the earth.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are then. We're ready to kick off our next fight here. We've had all the votes in. All the units have been added. Let's see what happens here. Oh, Dave, no. Webbing, no, that's awful. Awful. That's the whole point, Jacob. They're meant to be entertaining, to keep people here watching while we're taking a break. So instead of just having boring old, you know, starting soon, BRB, I'll put some entertaining footage in there, keep you guys entertained. And I always try to make it different for each stream, so it's never the same thing that you're watching. Oh, Jake, I know you'd like the bloody German footage, mate. Of all the people on the planet who I know who'd like German footage, it'd be you. Like, every time I've told you about a World War II game, the first question you've always asked us, has it got the Germans? Gonna play as the Germans? No? I'm not interested. Yeah, I cannot play Germans. Exactly, mate. Other MGs. Let's go have a look at other MGs. You never... Man, I don't know how you could not play the Russians on the original Rising Storm. They were a lot of fun, man. So, yeah, they're not doing anything at the moment, but that's because they can't see anyone. However, as soon as they see something, they are going to absolutely annihilate them. The Polygon Woods. Was that next to the Hirtgen Forest? Hirtgen. I'm not German, so I can't pronounce it properly. Hirtgen. Something like that. I actually want to make a Hirtgen forest on Call to Arms. Because when I've looked, there's not really many foresty maps, like really dense, thick forest maps. Oh yeah, the Forest of Death. You can definitely tell the difference that these grenade launchers make in the middle. The middle gets cleaned out so quickly, but I'm also wondering if a lot of these sniper rifles are firing at the center with these MGs. The MGs are definitely firing mainly at the middle. And it does look like most of the sniper rifle bullets are going to the center, and so are all the grenades. So yeah, no wonder these poor chaps in the center get absolutely eradicated. Yeah, I only noticed that the other day, you know, Jake. That falling trees actually kill troops, and the troops actually move out of the way of falling trees. I never even noticed that. The beach flank isn't quite there yet, Shifty, I'm afraid. They do come up from the top end of the beach all the way down, so the only things that are flanking at the moment... Look, the MGs are actually shooting. But they're shooting over here. They're currently giving support to the Car 98Ks over here. Absolutely tearing into these poor footmen here. Oh, the MGs are effective. You just need them in slightly bigger numbers than they are here. Oh, I know. I just want to get a forest fire on the go in the Herkian Forest and just see what happens. Like I said, at the end of this stream, I'll show you the progress on basically the outskirts of Saigon that I've been working on. Because it's come a little bit more of a distance since the screenshots in the Discord. Here he is, lumbering into view. My god, he's already pretty much half dead by the looks of it by the time he gets to the front. Them sniper rifles are really deadly. You can see the focus fire on him now is insane. Look at how much he's absorbing. Oh my god. Pretty much everyone in the centre there was shooting at him, which gave, look, it was enough to allow all these units around him to get up to the front. That T-Rex really did tank a hell of a lot of shots then. Fire for effect. My god. Can you imagine the amount of Car 98Ks, rounds, MGs and sniper bullets that were going into that? Do you think there'd be actually anything left of that dinosaur? It would have just been obliterated in seconds. Here we go then. We're getting now into the more slugging match between the rifles and the other and the muskets. Shred Rex. Oh, that's like... Is that like the Flintstone version of FedEx? Shred Rex. He'd be made of metal. The first ever galvanized T-Rex. Does that mean we have to call him a goth because he's into heavy metal? And he lays eggs as well, doesn't he? That's what goths do, if I'm right. If I remember rightly, if I remember my law right, goths lay eggs, right? Yeah, goths. Not the goths as in the race of people. Goths as in people who like heavy metal and dress and wear makeup and look sad and depressed. I can say that because I used to be one. Way back in the early days. I used to be a depressed goth. And I laid a few eggs. Yeah, pretty much Shifty, yeah. Big brother of the email. I liked heavy metal before it was cool. So I think then the only troops that are left now might be the MG bunker that we've got over here. And it looks like the troops are trying to get through the frontier. Indeed, there was a band called T-Rex. I don't think they were metal, though. They might have been rock. T-Rex, what did they do? Weren't they a one-hit wonder? I think they may have had a one-hit wonder song, T-Rex. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, very, very early metal, yeah. I was going to say, because metal as we know metal today is not metal as metal was back then. Considering Elvis Presley was considered rock, you know. I'm trying to think what T-Rex's famous song was now. It's not Children of the Revolution, was it? You can't stop the children of the revolution. No, no, no. They do that. Ba 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 da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba ba. Yeah, that was it. I know that one. I don't know what's going on here, ladies and gentlemen. We seem to have a solo rogue German. Did they do Get It On as well? Get it on, get it on, get it on. Well, this isn't ending yet, ladies and gentlemen. There's a glitched out German in there. That is his hill, yeah? Where the older bodies of the fallen will come? Willkommen Sie, the MG42, willkommen Sie, you. Was kommen Sie hier? There we go, ladies and gentlemen, 157,000 after all that. And there is your poll. Go ahead, vote on what units you want to add to your boss fight now. Just remember, this is your left flank over here. That'll be your right flank, north, south. Always do it based off the battle map, not the in-game one. Always give you directions based off this map here. Few more minutes of voting there while I take a sip of coffee. Right, let's end that there then. Let's see what we're winning here. What we're going with. So, sniper rifles won that one. That is the group that you guys are wanting then, which will be 520 sniper rifles. That is a heck of a lot of sniper rifles, you see. Oh god, that is a lot. Now, well, you guys wanted them on the west flank. Now, when you say the west flank, do you mean far out or close? Oh, over here? Is this what you're on about? This thing that looks like a hill? More to the right. This one here? Because I think that might be the hill. Is that the one there? No. Yeah. Let's go and have a look at that then, see how that one does. Go have a look at them. It's not much of a raised hill, but it definitely is raised. Overlooking at the lovely valley to the side there. Let's get this off then. Oh, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, when I said you're allowed to put units on the beach, that includes in the landing boats, if you so wish. You can have troops landing onto the beach, I do not mind. Like I said, the only place you're not allowed to put any units is directly behind the T-Rex over here. So, not anywhere in this area. All that is absolutely fine. You don't need units drowning. Fair enough. Already 2,000 kills, ladies and gentlemen. My God. Yes, behind on the beach, yes, you're allowed the mitts. You can spawn them over here if you want to. You can spawn units over here, that is allowed. Just not up here on top of the hill. I love how every now and then just you see one of them just drop to the floor. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Gotta love the slow-mo. Oh, it is, isn't it, Harry? It is absolutely fantastic watching things in slow-mo. Can you imagine if this game got a gore mod? So, like, units could explode? I'd love that. Oh yeah, 100% mate, Ave Maria, every time you hit the slow-mo. Just, oh. I don't know what I was doing there, that's definitely not, I think I was doing like Holy Night or something like that. It's typical, isn't it? I know how the Ave Maria song goes, but now I've come to like actually make the sounds of the song, I cannot for the life of me think for it. New snipers firing? They definitely should be firing, mitts. They 100% are firing. They're firing right into them tasty sidelines over here. Look at that. You can just see them super bullets really go to work over here. Oh my God. Every now and then, look at that. Vroomf. Taking out quite a few with every single shot. Oh yeah, they're definitely doing that. I think pretty much all of them are firing. That's it, they've just got a slow fire rate, that's all. But my God, the reason they've got a slow fire rate is because each bullet kills like 100 enemies. Ooh, speaking of, I need to get the next poll ready. Just to let you all know, we're probably going to be going for about another 20 or so minutes, so we'll probably have this round, one more round, and then we will be wrapping up the stream for the evening. Unfortunately, I've not had much sleep. I've only had like 40, I've been awake for over 48 hours now, so unfortunately I cannot do a long stream tonight. I just don't have it in me. Plus with all the editing, the map making, all that kind of stuff, yeah. So, I think after, not this round, but the next round, we'll probably be calling it there for this one. Big jam. Oh. The jokes are so bad. You didn't have it in there. I know. I was quite aware of what you were getting at. So, how are we faring up here against these chaps? Oh, we are taking out a few of the muskets, actually, little by little. I do think that sniper rifles really are going to be the bane of these muskets. Though it does look like the muskets have now started making a firing line, try and take on the sniper rifles over here. And you can see they're having a very, very slim effect on them. They are hitting them ever so slowly, but my god, it's a slow affair. 200,000 kills has now been breached, though, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, sorry, just taking a swig of coffee there. Let's go have a look at the beach over here. Let's see if our MGs are doing God's work. Was there meant to be 3 MGs here? Am I missing something? Wasn't there meant to be 3? Are we missing an MG? Yeah, I think one of the MGs has despawned inside the bunker there. We'll have to give him a little wiggle in a fiddle. Pretty sure, let's just go make sure he hasn't, like, died and sunk into the floor or something. Oh, no. Sorry, I'm just trying to get the angle right. Where is it? Come on. No, he's definitely not under there. No, he's not under. Okay. He's just definitely despawned. So, we're waiting for Operation Mop Up here by the Napoleonic forces, led by the T-Rex boss. The last few Germanys dying here. The snipers finally being overwhelmed. There we go. And I think now the only 2 left are our MG bunkers here. Might be an idea to move them out to the front of the bunker, to be honest. The bunkers, it doesn't really offer them any protection, realistically, does it? I mean, the enemies are just running through it, but it is stopping their bullets to some degree, so it might be an idea just to move them out to the front over here, so they can still shoot at all them. If everyone's alright with that. There we go, 229,000 kills. There is your post. Go ahead and vote. The dead swarmed. Bloody was, wasn't it? Plus 72,000 kills. Not bad. Not bad at all. Take a kill counter here. 2938. I think most things in life are better than a poke in the eye than a blunt stick. So I'm just going to move these MGs out the front here. Go ahead and pull there. What are we buying? MG42s. 50-50 split between the two of them. But you've got 5. So, in that case then, we'll give this one... we'll give them both 5. One can have 2 and one can have 3. Go. We'll split between them evenly. Update my spreadsheets here with the new unit totals. Excelente. That's... Oh, 50 standard Germans. There we go. Get this off them. Oh, yeah, they're on hold. There you go. That's enough to get most of them going backwards. There's a small contingent heading forwards, but... can't be helped, can't be helped. Right, I just need to be right back 2 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Wait a minute. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I am back. What we got going on here then? So, how's our distraction force doing? Or should I say your distraction force doing over here? Yeah, it's definitely distracted them. Okay. Don't worry, Dave. I've already seen them. I've already seen them and appalled at your behaviour. I expect better from a mod. I mean, you would have been fine if other people had talked. And it wasn't on the screen anymore. I probably wouldn't have noticed. Bunker MGs, yeah, let's go have a look at them. Well, they're not really in the bunker anymore. I moved them to the outside of the bunker so they could all shoot freely. And they're doing a wonderful job of covering the troops over this side, definitely. Just pumping fire into them. Looks like the centre has largely been cleaned out now. It's always coming down to the musket fight over here. You can see that they're charging forward bit by bit. These poor Germans here, constantly under threat of drowning from the blood of their enemies. Here we go. The bullet sponge is in motion. Oh, there it goes. By God. I know, Laurie, aren't they awful? They're a pain on my eyeballs. And to think I've wasted moments of my life reading them jokes as well. I mean... Yeah, Harry, because I read it and just felt depressed. How are the beach units doing? Let's go have a goosey gander. They're still stuck all the way up here. God knows what they're doing. They are slowly but surely making their way back, but they're taking the scenic route, bad looks of it. Yeah, I think a few of them might not make it back. No, none of them have died. So, what actually happened? Yeah, they did manage to kill all of them over there. So now they're all heading back this way, back towards the fight. Where you can see there's a shit ton of guns now firing. Oh my God. Hello, Jake from Canada. A big shout out back to you. Just you, not Canada. Just you. Dave, that's awful. Truly awful. If I go to sleep now and wake up remembering these jokes, I'm not going to be happy. God, them MGs over there, putting in that work. I already said hello to you though, Laurie. I can't say hello to the entirety of Canada. 99.99% of them have got no clue who I am. I already do have nightmares about these jokes, Harry. It's the reason why I can only do these streams in 2 to 3 hour bursts. It's all I can take for my own mental health. Now, what we're down to then? Yeah, we're down to our MG crowd over here. The last couple of guys taking on the gunners, and there we go. Oh my, 24,000 kills into 244,000, not 24,000, my god. I didn't get the poll ready either. So, we're going to get the poll ready for our next stream here, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, that was our last round for the evening, I'm afraid. And now I'm petrified. So there is your poll. Go and vote on what units you want to add to the raid for the next stream. I'll go take a note of this kill counter here. That was 244,045 kills. Oh, Matt, no. Don't put yourself down to their level, Mitz. You're British. You're meant to be better than that. Don't lower yourself down to their level. Hi, Sir Baxley. Sim X Ply. Do I just sound like I'm having a stroke? The last few moments, ladies and gentlemen, to get your votes in on there. Wouldn't you like to know, Harry? You dirty perv. Oh, Dave. Go on, guys, we need a tiebreaker here. We've got a tiebreaker between a meat shield and an MG42. Get your last vote in. You didn't shower your brain, though, did you? Eat on a stick. My god. Sounds like something you'd have in Fallout. Okay, well, if no one else votes, we are going to take it down to a random number generator that will pick it. Oh, right, we're going to end that there. That was a draw between, what was it? Rifles and MGs, so... Random number generator. So, riflemen will be on 1, MG42's on 2, generate 1. It picked the meat shield, ladies and gentlemen. No, that was riflemen that it's picked. So, I'm guessing we're just adding them onto the existing ones, which will bring us up to 14,719. Take my spreadsheet. Go, let's click start so it saves all the info. It's first you want them on the cliff, then you want them off the cliff. Move them off the dip then. chaps over slightly so they're in the centre still. Go. As a nut. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Everything is now set up and ready for our next stream. Hello, Olympic, just in time. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you had a blast. Because I know I did. A massive shout out to all the channel members. You guys are absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for helping to support this channel and keeping us going. It is absolutely fantastic of you. And also a massive shout out to our moderators, Dave, Harry, and Fig Jam. Thank you very much for helping to keep the chat running nice and smoothly and clean. So a big shout out to you three as well. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.